Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Nepal, where we find ourselves in the midst of a breathtaking journey through the Himalayan mountain range. Let us dive back into the Langtang Valley Trek. In the last video, we departed from Kathmandu by local minibus to reach the village of Siabru Besi, the starting point for this trek. From there, we worked our way to Rimche, hiking for about 7 hours and gaining almost 1,000 meters of elevation, much more if you include the undulations and ups and downs known locally as the Nepali Flat. On the third day, we covered another 7 hours of hiking and another 1,000 meters of elevation gain to reach a strip of guest houses just short of Langtang town, and that is where we kick things off this morning. A little battered, a little sore, and very much humbled, but still with eager spirits lightened by the knowledge that we are just mere hours away from some of the country's most beautiful natural landscapes.
Day 3 of the Langtang Valley Trek. We do not want to get up. It is cold. Our legs are tired. We're both struggling a little bit with minor fevers last night. We're both feeling okay this morning, but my legs feel a little brittle. Thankfully today is supposed to be only 4 hours, so even if we leave a little later, we will have hopefully plenty of time to make it to our final destination, Kyanjin Gompa. We definitely underestimated the difficulty of Langtang Valley a little bit, because I thought it was kind of like everyone's backup plan to the backup plan to the backup plan, like not something that people come to Nepal specifically to do. Didn't take it as seriously as when we were prepping for Manaslu, but to be fair, it's been 2,000 meters of elevation gain, and including all the undulations, all the hills, all the ups and downs, Nepali Flat as they call it here, probably closer to 3,000 in just 2 days, going from 1,500 meters to 3,400 where we are right now. That is a huge altitude jump. I think it was good that we called it a day where we did just about 45 minutes short of Langtang. Again, the lady gave us an offer that we couldn't refuse. Free room, free Wi-Fi, and the food was delicious. A good place for our Thanksgiving meal. So no regrets. Yeah, up and at it today. I guess I will get ready. Our guest house in Gumba.
Same price.
Okay.
Menu, same price.
The menu.
Same menu. And the room also I think.
Okay. Call. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Awesome. And
Hey, thank
you
you.
can come back again tea.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
okay.
okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Perfect. More juice maybe. Just
Yeah.
this is so good.
Let's go. Jump, jump. Memorial to the army folks who were at the base during the earthquake that took place 10 years ago. Welcome to Langtang. Cute little bakery here in Langtang, the Little Tibet Bakery and Coffee Corner. Another bakery here in Langtang. Really, really brutal competition here in this small village. Himalayan bakery versus the Tibet. That looks good too. That's a big cookie. Inside the cafe. People here don't know that though. And I really made it to the little town of Langtang. This was a town that got heavily devastated by the earthquake 10 years ago.
So it's nice to see them rebuild and get back to some sense of normalcy after a decade. This is one of the main hubs of the trail, probably the largest besides Kyanjin Gompa, and it's crazy because it's so inaccessible. Like there's no roads that come here. Everything is only by mule or by porters. To see a town and knowing that every single thing here had to be brought up, from the mattresses to the furniture, all the espresso machines. You know, there's so many bakeries and cafes here, knowing that some poor guy or horse had to carry an espresso machine up here. Really, really humbling, you know, when I complain about my tiny pack. But here we are at the Himalayan bakery and cafe. Just got an apple pie, a coconut cookie, and a hazelnut latte. Just things that I was not expecting to have. I recently learned the term creature comforts, so I'm trying to figure out which are mine. And I'd say a hazelnut latte is definitely a creature comfort. And when I'm deep in the Himalayas, like 3 days of hiking away from civilization, like who would have thought? And an apple pie. Coconut cookie, hazelnut latte, and a view of the Himalayas. Bon appetit. Apple pie is good.
It's very yummy.
Let's take some for the road.
There's more bakeries on the way.
But will they be as good as this one? I don't know.
Hard to say.
This is fantastic.
I love how much old meets new you see.
One of my favorite things about trekking in Nepal is how many places there are to sit. No shortage of benches. Perfect for water breaks or just chilling and taking in the view. Here's our first real mountain views of the trek. I mean, we've seen these mountains, but not like this. They are truly vast. I like the sign that said 3,550 meters, more or less. Have a little butterfly hiking with us today. Cutie.
One of my favorite parts of this trek is the Tibetan and Buddhist influence on the region, and we would pass through countless mani walls, stupas, and other Buddhist landmarks along the way. This added such a surreal feeling to the trek, a spiritual atmosphere of sorts, and passing by each one just made me think like, dang, we are really out here.
Yeah.
Not to mention the kindness and warm smiles of all the Tamang people that we met along the way, and maybe we got lucky, but it always felt like we were walking into a welcoming, cozy home every time we stepped into a tea house, treated like family regardless of if we were staying there or simply resting our weary legs. This trek is truly special.
Here we are at the Hard Rock Cafe. Literally inside a rock. Inching ever closer to Kyanjin Gompa. Maybe 30 minutes left. A lot of cool little landmarks as we approach the village. Look at this chili goose. Beautiful hotel for the next 3 nights. Himalayan Hilton. They're so happy. They're so happy. So after getting to Kyanjin Gompa in the afternoon, our tea house host suggested we go up to this lake about 45 minutes away. Man, I didn't know this existed, and it would probably be like the most beautiful place in, you know, the majority of countries in the world. And this is just kind of a little detour for us on this Langtang Valley Trek. Insane. Look at this, just seriously breathtaking.
I'm so glad there's still a tiny bit of sun in the lake. I really thought
Yeah,
growing up, I was like, oh, it's
me too.
completely shaded.
Me
It's
too.
the worst thing in the world, but
Whew. Got a good rest last night. Didn't get out of bed till almost 9 a.m. today. And now we are here at a little bakery before starting the Kyanjin Ri hike. About 4 or 5 hours to reach 4,700 meters of elevation, which is going to be intense. The highest point we've reached so far here in Nepal. It's nice that we've got a bit of a late start, got to recover. Legs feel not fresh, of course, but don't feel as brittle as they did yesterday, for example. Now we're here getting a big snack before heading up on the trail. Seems like most people at our guest house are kind of on the same page, like had some ambitious goals to do some of the harder hikes today, and then at 10 or 11 a.m. they're still just at the hotel being like, yeah, not today. So hopefully today is a good mid-sized adventure, not too long of a hiking day like the first couple days that were 7 or 8 hour days. It will be steep, but fairly short, and luckily there's 2 viewpoints, and one of them is only 4,400, which is still pretty high, but only takes an hour and a half, 2 hours to get to, so it can be a good stopping point if we find ourselves feeling unwell. Here at the Dorje Cafe and Bakery. So amazing to just have a bakery and apple pie and pineapple upside down cakes here in the mountains, and a nice latte with such a stunning view. Getting our fresh apple pie and pineapple upside down cake with a view of the mountains. Chomp chomp, baby. This is how every morning should be started. With some coffee and some apple pie, freshly made in the Himalayas, with this incredible view. What do you mean? Big chomp. So tasty. Oh, what a day. And it's just getting started. made it! Honestly, not as bad as we were expecting. Only took about 2 hours and 15 minutes to do the climb, which we were expecting closer to 3.5 maybe. It says it's 4,700 meters, but our altitude thing says it's only 46, so that probably helps with why it was easier than expected. Not saying it was easy, but it was, you know, we kind of got up here and we're like, oh, we're here. Made it to Kyanjin Ri at 4,700 meters. Here in the Himalayas on the Langtang Valley Trek. Absolutely insane. My BBP'd out in the open. True love on the mountaintop. And the prayer flags.
And that is where I will leave you all off for now, following the summit of Kyanjin Ri and our descent back into Kyanjin Gompa, closing out the first half of our 10-day adventure through Langtang Valley. There is much, much more to come. Coming up next is the high point, literally and figuratively, of our 6 weeks in Nepal as we take on the challenging summit of Cherko Ri, standing at nearly 5,000 meters above sea level. Plenty more incredible views are on the way as we continue to explore the Langtang Valley, from glimmering lakes to grueling snow-capped summits. Simply unreal scenes. But thank you guys all for watching. Dhanyavad, Tashidolek to any Nepalis out there. Be sure to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel to stay tuned to all of our adventures from the Himalayas, Nepal, and beyond. See you all on the next video.